Chosen ones, your actions this morning shocked heaven. Even God was amazed. Do not scroll past this moment, because what you did this morning has already shifted something powerful. And if you miss what I am about to reveal, you may overlook the very breakthrough you have been praying for. I am speaking to you directly, and I am telling you that your actions were not small. They were not unnoticed, and they were not ordinary. What you did carried weight in the spiritual realm, and it reached places you cannot see with your physical eyes. This is why you feel something different right now, even if you cannot fully explain it. I need you to stay with this, because what happened is already unfolding into something greater than you expected. Type of men to affirm. What this means is simple and powerful at the same time. You made a choice that aligned with truth, with faith, and with trust, even when it would have been easier to do the opposite. That single act created a ripple that moved through heaven, and it caught attention in a way that surprised even you. I saw your hesitation, I saw your struggle, and I saw you choose what was right anyway. That choice was not forced. It came from your heart, and that is why it carried so much power. It was not driven by fear, pride, or pressure, but by something deeper that you have been building over time. You may think it was a small decision, but I am telling you that it was a turning point. Heaven does not measure actions the way the world does. What looks small to others can be massive when it comes from a place of sincerity and faith. Take a moment and give this your attention fully. And if something in your spirit is already confirming this truth, take a second to like this video, because what is unfolding right now is not random, and it is not meant to be ignored. You have been walking through a season where your faith was tested quietly. No one around you fully understood the weight you were carrying. There were moments when you felt unseen, unheard, and even forgotten. Yet you kept going, step by step, holding on to something you could not physically prove. That is what made this morning different. That is why it stood out. I watched as you chose patience instead of anger. I saw you hold back words that could have caused harm. I saw you show kindness when it was not returned. I saw you trust when doubt was whispering loudly in your mind. These are not ordinary actions. These are the very things that shape your path and unlock what has been prepared for you. Type 1111 if you believe what shocked heaven was not just the action itself, but the timing of it. You did not wait until everything felt right. You did not wait until you had all the answers. You acted in the middle of uncertainty. That kind of faith is rare, and that is why it carries so much impact. It tells a story that words cannot fully express. It shows that you are growing into the person you were created to be. There are things being set into motion right now because of what you did. Doors that felt closed are beginning to shift. Situations that seemed stuck are starting to move. You may not see the results immediately, but that does not mean nothing is happening. The process has already started. What you released this morning is now returning to you in ways you did not expect. I want you to understand something clearly. I am not surprised because I did not know what you would do. I am amazed because you are stepping into your calling in a deeper way than before. That is what makes you different. That is what sets you apart. You have asked for change. You have asked for growth. You have asked for direction. This is part of the answer. It does not always come as something big and obvious. Sometimes it comes through moments like this, where a single decision carries the weight of transformation. You are not the same person you were before this morning. Something has shifted inside you. Do not go back to doubting yourself after this. Do not minimize what you did. Do not let your mind convince you that it was nothing. That is how breakthroughs get overlooked. That is how people miss what has already begun. Stay aware, stay grounded, stay open to what is unfolding next. I am strengthening you in ways that are not always visible. I am preparing you for things that require a deeper level of trust. This is why moments like this matter so much. They are building something inside you that cannot be shaken easily. They are shaping your character and aligning your path with purpose. You may feel a sense of calm or clarity right now. That is not by accident. That is a confirmation that you are moving in the right direction. Even if challenges are still present, there is a shift in how you carry them. You are not reacting the same way anymore. You are responding with intention, and that changes everything. There is more coming, and it is connected to what you started today. This is not the end of the moment. It is the beginning of a new phase. Keep your heart steady. Keep what you have done has already opened a path forward, and now it is time to continue walking it. When you align your actions with truth, even in silence, even when no one else notices, you are building something that cannot be taken from you. This is why what you did matters far more than you realize right now. There is a quiet strength rising within you, and it did not appear suddenly. It has been forming through every challenge, every delay, every time you chose to keep going when it felt easier to stop. This morning was a reflection of that growth, that you are not as fragile as you once believed. It showed you that you are capable of standing firm even when your emotions try to pull you in another direction. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. I want you to notice how your response today was different from before. You did not react out of impulse. You paused, you considered, and you chose a path that required more strength. That is not coincidence. That is transformation. You are learning to respond with intention instead of reacting out of habit. There are things that once controlled you that are beginning to lose their power. Fear does not hold you the same way. Doubt does not silence you as easily. You are stepping into a space where your decisions are guided by something deeper than temporary emotions. This is what growth looks like. It is not always loud or dramatic, but it is real and it is steady. What you may not see yet is how this moment connects to what you have been asking for. You have been seeking clarity, peace, and progress. You have been waiting for something to change, wondering when things would begin to move. This is part of that movement. It may not look the way you expected, but it is exactly what you need. There are doors ahead of you that require this level of awareness. They require you to be grounded, focused, and aligned. Without this growth, you would not be ready to walk through them. That is why I am allowing you to experience these moments. They are preparing you for what is coming next. I am not rushing you, and I am not leaving you behind. I am guiding you step by step, allowing you to build a foundation that can support what is being placed in your life. This foundation is not built overnight. It is formed through choices like the one you made today. It is strengthened every time you choose truth over comfort. There will be moments when you are tempted to go back to old patterns. You may feel the pull of familiar reactions, the comfort of what you used to do. That is part of the process. Growth does not remove challenges. It changes how you face them. You now have the awareness to choose differently, and that is where your power lies. I want you to trust that what is happening within you is real, even if others do not understand it. Even if they cannot see the change, it is still there. You are becoming more grounded, more aware, and more aligned with your purpose. This is not something that can be taken from you because it is being built from within. You are not being overlooked. Every step you take is seen. Every choice you make carries weight. Giving to this work through the link in the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and it will be given to you is not just a verse. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. This is why your actions matter so much. They are shaping your path, guiding you toward what has been prepared for you. You are not moving randomly. There is direction in what you are doing. There is also protection around you. Even when you do not realize it, you are being guided away from things that are not meant for you. You are being positioned in places that will support your growth. This does not always feel comfortable, but it is necessary. Comfort does not always lead to progress, but growth always leads to something greater. I want you to stay present in this moment. Do not rush ahead in your mind. Do not let worry about the future distract you from what is happening now. There is value in where you are. There is purpose in what you are experiencing. Everything is connected, even when it does not seem clear. The strength you showed this morning will be needed again, not in the same way, but in new situations that will require the same level of awareness. You are being trained, not tested, without purpose. Every moment is adding to your understanding, building your confidence, and preparing you for what is ahead. You may begin to notice changes in how you see things, situations that once confused, you may start to make more sense. You may feel a deeper sense of calm, even when things around you are uncertain. This is not accidental. This is part of your growth. You are becoming more stable, more centered, and more focused. Do not let impatience disrupt what is being built. Growth takes time. Trust the direction you are moving. Even when progress feels slow, it is still happening. What matters is that you continue moving forward. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to stay aware, to stay open, and to keep choosing what is right, even when it is not easy. That is where your strength comes from. That is what will continue to set you apart. There is a shift taking place in your life, and it is not temporary. It is leading you into a new way of thinking, a new way of acting, and a new way of being. This shift will continue to grow as you remain aligned with what you know is true. You are not alone in this process. I am with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and supporting you every step of the way. Even when you feel uncertain, even when you question what is happening, you are still being led in the right direction. There is a reason your spirit felt different after that moment passed. It was not your imagination, and it was not temporary emotion. It was confirmation that you are stepping into something deeper than what you have known before. Your actions created a response within you that cannot be explained by logic alone. That response is where your growth is rooted. It is the quiet, knowing that you are becoming someone stronger and more grounded. Type 10:10. If you walk by faith, you are being taught how to carry yourself differently in situations that once unsettled you. Where there was once confusion, there is now clarity. Where there was once hesitation, there is now intention. This change is not forced. It is flowing naturally from within you. It is the result of everything you have been through, every lesson you have learned, and every time you chose to keep going when it was difficult. There is also something else happening that you may not fully recognize yet. You are beginning to influence the environment around you in a new way. Your presence is becoming calmer, more steady, and more grounded. This affects how others respond to you. even if they do not understand why. You are carrying a different energy, one that comes from alignment and inner strength. You may notice that certain situations no longer pull you in the same way. Things that once triggered you may feel less intense. This is not because the situations have changed, but because you have. You are seeing things from a higher perspective. You are no longer reacting from the same place you used to. This is growth in its purest form. There is a level of trust being built within you that cannot be shaken easily. This trust will become a foundation for everything that comes next. Without it, you would hesitate and second-guess yourself. With it, you move forward with confidence. Type 222 to receive blessings. You are also being prepared to handle more responsibility. This does not mean pressure, it means capacity. You are becoming capable of carrying more without feeling overwhelmed. This is why your growth matters so much. It is not just for this moment, it is for what is ahead. You are being equipped to step into something greater. There may be times when you question whether you are truly ready. That is a natural part of the process. Growth often brings uncertainty because you are stepping into something unfamiliar. But I want you to understand that you are not being pushed into anything without preparation. Everything you are experiencing is building you up for what is coming. You are not the same person who once doubted every step. You are not the same person who felt stuck and unsure of what to do. You are moving forward now. Even if the progress feels small, every step you take is adding to your confidence and strengthening your foundation. This is how transformation happens. Someone right now is still the version of you from before this morning, still doubting every step, still standing in the same uncertainty you just walked out of. They have not yet had the moment that shifted something in them. They do not know yet that they are not as fragile as they believe. What was activated in you this morning is ready to activate in them the moment this reaches them. There is also a sense of peace that is beginning to settle within you. It may come and go, but it is becoming more familiar. This peace is not dependent on your circumstances. It is coming from within you, from the alignment you are building. The more you stay connected to this, the more stable you will feel. I want you to stay aware of how far you have come. Do not compare yourself to others. Do not measure your progress by what you see around you. Your journey is unique, and your growth is happening in its own way. What matters is that you continue moving forward. There are still challenges ahead, but they will not affect you the same way. You are developing the strength to face them with clarity and confidence. You are no longer reacting out of fear or uncertainty. You are responding with intention and awareness. This changes everything. You are also learning to let go of what no longer serves you. This may not always be easy, but it is necessary. Holding on to old patterns will only slow your progress. Letting go creates space for something new. It allows you to move forward without unnecessary weight. There is a deeper level of understanding being revealed to you. You are beginning to see the connections between your actions and your experiences. You are realizing that what you do matters more than you once believed. This awareness gives you the power to shape your path in a more intentional way. You are not being left to figure this out alone. I am guiding you, supporting you, and strengthening you every step of the way. Even when you feel uncertain, you are still being led. Even when you question what is happening, there is still direction in your life. Stay grounded in what you know is true. Stay connected to the strength you are building within yourself. Do not allow doubt to pull you away from the progress you have made. You are moving forward, and that is what matters. There is more ahead for you, and it is connected to the choices you are making now. This is why your actions matter so much. They are shaping your future in ways you cannot fully see yet. Trust that what you are doing is leading you in the right direction. You are becoming more aware, more grounded, and more aligned with your purpose. This is not something that happens overnight. It is a process, and you are in the middle of it. Keep going, keep trusting, and keep choosing what is right. There is something I need you to understand clearly. The strength you showed was not borrowed. It came from within you. It was always there, waiting to be activated, waiting for the moment when you would choose to use it. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. This morning was that moment you stepped into a version of yourself that has been forming for a long time. And now that you have touched it, you cannot go back to who you were before. The strength that moved this morning was never borrowed. When you choose calm over chaos, when you choose truth over fear, you are taking control in a way that shifts outcomes. This is why your actions matter so much. They are not just reactions, they are decisions that shape your path. There will be moments when the old patterns try to return. You may feel the pull to react quickly, to fall back into familiar ways of thinking. That does not mean you have lost your progress. It simply means you are being given another opportunity to choose differently. Every time you choose with awareness, you strengthen the new path you are creating. You are also learning to trust your own inner guidance. There is a voice within you that has been growing clearer. It is not loud, and it does not force itself on you, but it is steady and consistent. This is where your direction comes from. The more you listen to it, the more confident you will become in your decisions. There is a reason you felt a sense of peace after your action, even if it was brief. That peace was a signal. It was confirmation that you were aligned with something greater than your immediate emotions. It showed you that you are capable of choosing a path that leads to stability. Even when everything around you feels uncertain, you are not being rushed, and you are not being left behind. You are moving at the pace that is right for your growth. What matters is not how fast you move, but how steady you remain. Consistency is what builds lasting change. One moment of clarity is powerful, but repeated moments create transformation. There is also a deeper level of awareness opening within you. You are beginning to see situations from a wider perspective. You are not only looking at what is happening on the surface, but also understanding the underlying patterns. This awareness gives you an advantage. It allows you to respond with wisdom instead of reacting out of habit. You may start to notice that certain people and situations no longer feel aligned with you. This is not something to fear. It is a natural part of growth. As you change, your environment begins to shift as well. You are being guided toward what supports your path and away from what no longer fits. There is protection in this process, even when it does not feel comfortable. Being redirected is not rejection. It is alignment. You are being moved into positions that will help you grow, even if it means letting go of what is familiar. Trust that what is leaving is making space for something better. I want you to stay connected to the awareness you have gained. Do not let it fade into the background. Pay attention to how you feel, how you respond, and how your perspective is changing. These are signs that your growth is real. They are reminders that you are moving forward. You are also building resilience. This is not just about handling one situation well. It is about developing the ability to remain steady across many situations. Life will continue to present challenges, but you are becoming stronger in how you face them. This strength will carry you through moments that once would have overwhelmed you. There is something important happening with your confidence. As well, it is not loud or showy, but it is growing. You are beginning to trust that you can handle what comes your way. This trust is not based on external validation. It is built through your own experiences and the choices you make. You are stepping into a new level of self-awareness. You are noticing patterns in your thoughts, your reactions, and your behaviors. This awareness gives you the ability to change those patterns. It gives you the freedom to choose a different path when you need to. There is also a sense of purpose becoming clearer within you. You may not have all the answers yet, but you can feel that you are moving in a meaningful direction. This feeling is not random. It is a result of your alignment. When your actions match your values, your path begins to make more sense. I am guiding you through this process, even when you do not see it clearly. You are not expected to have everything figured out. You are only asked to stay present, to stay aware, and to keep choosing what is right. That is enough to keep you moving forward. You are not alone in this journey. Every step you take is supported, even when it feels like you are walking by yourself. There is a steady presence with you, strengthening you, guiding you, and helping you grow. Trust in that presence, and trust in the path you are on. Trust in me feels quiet again when nothing is lost. That is not a loss. That is a transition. Growth is not always loud. Sometimes it settles into stillness, so it can become part of you. Do not mistake silence. For absence, what has been activated in you is still there, steady and ready. You are learning how to carry peace without needing constant confirmation. Before you looked for signs, for reassurance, for something external to tell you that you were on the right path. Now, you are beginning to recognize that the confirmation is within you. It is in the way you respond, in the way you think, in the way you hold yourself in difficult moments. This is a deeper level of trust, and it is being built right now. There is a strengthening happening in your spirit that is not easily shaken. Situations that once drained you are losing their ability to do so. You are not avoiding challenges, you are facing them differently. You are no longer giving your energy to everything that tries to pull you away from your center. This is how you protect your peace. This is how you maintain your alignment. You are also being shown how to move with intention in your daily life. This is not about making every moment perfect. It is about being aware of your choices and understanding their impact. Every decision you make adds to the direction you are going. When you move with awareness, you begin to see how even small actions create larger outcomes over time. Take a moment and stay with this truth. And if something inside you feels this shift and knows that you are not the same anymore, take a second to like this video, because what is happening in you is real. And it is worth acknowledging. There is a new level of discipline forming within you, not forced, but natural. You are beginning to choose what is right without needing to convince yourself. It is becoming part of who you are. This is how lasting change happens. It is not through effort alone, but through alignment that becomes consistent. You may also notice that your patience is growing. You are no longer rushing to fix everything immediately. You are allowing things to unfold while staying grounded in your actions. This patience is not passive. It is active trust. It allows you to remain steady while things develop in their own time. There is also a shift in how you see yourself. You are no longer defined by past mistakes or past versions of who you were. You are recognizing that you are capable of change and that realization is powerful. It frees you from the limits you once placed on yourself. It opens the door to possibilities you may not have considered before. You are stepping into a space where your identity is no longer tied to fear or doubt. You are beginning to see yourself through a clearer lens, one that reflects your growth and your strength. This does not mean you will never struggle again, but it means you will not be controlled by those struggles. There is also a sense of direction becoming clearer. You may not have every detail, but you feel that you are moving forward with purpose. When your actions match your values, your path begins to reveal itself more clearly. I want you to stay connected to this direction. Do not allow distractions to pull you off. If something in this message confirmed what is already moving in your spirit, subscribe to stay connected, not to follow a channel, but to stay inside the alignment you just stepped into, and share this with someone who needs to know that what they did today was not small. The ripple they created is already moving. Let them know. If this message blessed you, please consider supporting our community through the exclusive link in the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, you are helping us bring these divine messages to everyone who needs them. Your presence and energy alone are a gift, and we are grateful for your journey with us.